Hello. Now, I've always preferred doing freehand grinds on my knife blades. That's how I originally started off. And quite a few years ago, I saw a design from a very prominent, very well experienced knife maker for a homemade grinding jig. So I tried making that myself from some 90-degree angled aluminium. And the way the design recommended was holes drilled in on one side with round-headed screws going in, with the round head on this side, and they're all lined up so that they act as a rest for the knife to rest on, and it's clamped in place. On the other side, there were multiple holes drilled and tapped to fit the screw thread of a bolt, of which multiple bolts could be put in along the length, and they act as a way of setting the angle of the jig. So I made this, I tried it, and I never had any success with it. Having the multiple adjustment bolts resulted in a very uneven base, which meant an uneven grind. So I didn't use it. I've stuck to using a freehand. Now, when I've been attempting doing the hollow grind, which is a new thing for me, doing it freehand was a bit of an epic fail, as you can see from this particular blade. It just wasn't working. So I decided I'd try another method, and what I did was I redesigned the type of jig, and instead of having multiple adjustment screws along this side, I just measured out and tapped a central hole for a single adjustment screw, and that can be changed to alter the angle. And I also eliminated all the round-headed screws along this side. So now the blade's just clamped on direct with the spine of the blade parallel to the base. Now, because a hollow grind is a new technique for me, I decided that this particular design of knife, with a very sharp corner on the blade there, and also the unusual shape, which means it doesn't have a level spine to rest it on, was a bit ambitious for his first attempt. So for my second attempt, I used a simpler design, which has a flat spine which rests level on the work platform. And I also used the jig. So I clamped this onto the knife, put it on the work platform of the grinder. I adjust the screw here, which alters the angle, so I can get that up against the grinding wheel, and then I clamp this in place and I can just slide it along the grinding wheel at a constant angle. And as you can see, it's far from perfect, but it's a lot better than the previous attempt. So I'm going to carry on trying to improve the technique, and hopefully at some point in the near future I'll have a hollow grind blade that's actually worth taking to the point where it's going to be a finished knife. Progress, it's going in the right direction.